Initiating startup sequence.
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission.
Stand by to receive our transmission.
Boarding.
Big welcome, please, for Andy Wright.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
To boldly go where no man has gone before. To boldly go where no man has gone before. To boldly go where no man has gone before.
And now, here's the world's greatest...
Hello, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome. Hello, and it's Sunday afternoon here in the UK. Well, it's Sunday afternoon most places, including Australia. Oh, no, it's Monday now. Monday! Anyway, so good afternoon. Welcome. Don't forget, use the chat window to chat. Use the chat window to chat. That's very good. And you can ring if you want to. You can ring in, and his number is 012529288. However, before we do that, we're going to say hello to Wayne. Hello to Gary.
Oh, I hate you, Butler. Oh, it's made my day.
It's made my day, yes. Anyway, Andrew, number 6, please. Yeah. Wow. There we go. Fantastic. Good afternoon to you. Welcome. And anybody else that's watching, don't forget, give us a thumbs up immediately. And like and share and all that, they're all bollocks. And of course, it is Sunday, the day of leisure. Oh, there she is, Granny. Granny's in the house. I love that jingle. It's so good. I made that. Oh, true love. Yes, I hope so. That's quite good. And if you want to chat in the chat window, that's good. If you want to, yeah, well, whatever, really. Yes, there we go. So we had a really good time. Oh, look, there's Brian. Hello, Brian.
Cause the fog on the time is all mine, all mine.
Fog on the time's all mine. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes, it's the last show this month. So next week will be October already. October. Wow. So last one this month for Talking Ready. And there will be obviously Wednesday, Andy Wright Travel. And that will be the last one of this month. So all very good. 26th of September today. And had a really good day out yesterday in Birmingham. So for those people that missed it, oh dear, where were you?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, it was amazing. Fantastic. It was bloody amazing. I can't say I would do it again, but oh my God, it was all right till I got to, on the way back, I had a whole carriage to myself. It was bloody amazing, except when I got to Bristol Parkway. But problem, bloody the old excuse. And look, we've got a caller coming in. Well, what's going on? Hello, caller.
Hello, I'll report you, Butler.
It's Mr. Davey Lakey.
It is. How are you, mate? How did you pull off that upgrade yesterday, Andy?
That was good, wasn't it? I love that.
I don't know how you do it, mate.
I don't know how I did it.
No, good on you, mate.
Yeah.
You had a good trip. I'll take it.
Well, I think the idea was that they couldn't put me into standard class because there was no space left. So they put me in first class, which is what they do. So, of course, I had first class luxury.
I like your style, Andy.
Yeah. It wasn't obviously deliberate.
Well done, mate.
But that's what they do. If they can't put you in somewhere, they put you somewhere else.
Well, I bet you weren't complaining.
I wasn't.
I
got a free cup of coffee as well.
Well, what more do you want? Yeah.
I could have had biscuits, but I didn't want biscuits.
No. Well, yes. You're not a great fan of biscuits, or you just didn't fancy at the time?
No, I'm not a great fan of biscuits. They're not very good for you.
Well, you got to dump them, Andy. See?
I could dump them.
I like dunking them. And you've had a good week as well, or?
Yeah, all right, not too bad. Yeah, it's good. And
I couldn't get on Wednesday because I was helping a family with a cooker on Wednesday and they didn't have a cooker, so my friend and I went and fit it in and that, or my friend
did. I see. So you had them. So you get your internet via your cooker, do you?
No, that. you're in one of those moods. I see this afternoon.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, because you couldn't watch me on YouTube because you had a new cooker. I was just wondering, see, because if you get your internet.
I didn't have a new cooker. I was helping somebody fit one in for a family that didn't have one.
Oh, I see. I've got you now. I've got you. Yeah.
But I did watch the show after. That was on Thursday. I watched it, so I did catch up.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so did a bit of that. And the weather's been quite good in the posh country of Westbury today, or no?
Yes, actually. it was all right earlier. It's gone a bit grey now. It's gone a bit dark.
Well, we've had a bit of rain here this morning, but it's dried up now. We've got a lot of problems down here at the moment with the Tamar Bridge. Have you heard of the Tamar Bridge?
Yes, that's a bridge, yes. I've heard of that.
Yeah, they've been resurfacing it all over the summer, when all the tourists have been here. And
oh, yeah, like they do.
It's
idiots.
been absolute murder, like, you know, so
Yeah, bloody idiots.
hopefully it'll finish soon, so.
Oh,
And
my
what
God.
what do you think of the petrol fiasco?
Isn't it silly, Gary? Isn't it silly?
Well, I went down the other day to get £15 worth just to put a bit in, and there were people down there queuing up, putting £70 in, £60, you know, filling their tank.
I tell you what,
no need for it.
No, and I am very, very fumingly mad because people are so selfish. They do not think of anybody else except themselves.
Well, that's the way of life, I'm afraid, Andy.
But it shouldn't be. It should not be.
You know. No,
I mean, it's like the
totally agree
bloody
with you,
toilet rolls as well.
Also, the media are partly to blame because they put on some of the papers, they said, fuel shortage. So every clown went out and filled their cars up, didn't they?
Yes, they did. And it's the media that are causing this problem. I mean, there isn't really a problem.
No, it's not.
No. And it's been caused by the media, and they should be done up. They should be done, I think.
But the problem is in this country, we're sayers and not doers, most of them.
Yeah.
They say something, but they don't follow it through, so nothing gets done.
No, you learn the bad side of people, don't you? Like, they're really selfish people, some of them.
You do, I'm afraid. That's the way it is. But it's nice to see Nanny on there. I see she's come up there.
Yeah, Nanny's on.
Nanny's on, and Andrew 06, he'll give us a session in a minute, which we enjoy.
Yeah, he will do, yeah. We've got Brian and Tim. Hello, Tim.
Oh, Tim's on, is he?
Yeah, Tim's on now, and Wayne as well. We got Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne's very informative, very good, Wayne.
Yes,
he knows his stuff about the pips and that.
Very, very, very good, yes. Very helpful.
And after listening to him, most of the format was filled in for my wife was a lot of what Wayne had been saying. So we followed through on the things that he suggested to do, like, you know, with the form.
Brilliant, yes. No, that's really helpful, isn't it?
It is, because they don't tell you this, you see, the pit people. They just they don't, what they hope you do, you hope you get bamboozled with the form and you don't apply. That's what they want you to do.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, that's right. And they obviously can save some money then, can't they?
Well, that's the problem, Andy, but the money they're saving on the pips is nothing to what they waste anyway, so it doesn't make any sense.
I know, I don't understand it either. They waste more money than by taking people to court. I mean, they go to the tribunal, they got to pay for that. It's like, wow, what a waste of money.
When the wife went last time, I mean, that she had back pay of quite a bit of money, but that judge said to her, sometimes they come against us, but they won't. They usually don't. He said they're going to take what we say.
Yeah.
But the number of people that probably don't chase that up, but for, you know, to go before, there's 3 people. I think it's a doctor she went before, a judge, and a nurse. I think she had there.
Yeah.
And when she went.
That's quite correct.
Yeah, go on, Andy.
No, I'm going to say Wayne says, the message from Wayne, it's not the money, it's the ideology. They hate disabled people.
Well, we're not caring society, you see.
No.
That's the issue.
No.
There's no care in society. People laugh at disabled people, stupid people do, who've got no intelligence.
That's right.
And they look down on, I mean, every day, not so much now. My daughter used to get looks of people, but you can't have a go at everybody, so there's no point saying anything.
No, you get to a point where you just have to leave it in the end, don't you?
You do, I'm afraid, but that's not down to you. That's down to the people that are doing it.
Yeah, because they're
lack
ignorant.
Of intelligence.
Lack of intelligence, they're very ignorant people. That's probably the way that they've been brought up as well. Obviously, if they've had no exposure to disabled people when they were younger, or anything like that, you know. So,
but what I've done, Andy, through my daughter's life, I don't say to say what I do now. I say she's special.
Yeah, well, we're all special, aren't we?
We're all special, and special people, mate. And my daughter gives me more happiness. And then, you know, we went to Spain once. All the other kids were screaming on the plane, and my daughter just sat there.
Yeah.
You know, and she, with all her problems,
good as gold.
They were playing up, and she
wasn't. Good as gold. She is. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's got her. She goes to a centre now. She gets 2 days a week, which is good.
Is that local?
It's in the city centre of Plymouth, which is about 3 miles away. It's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah, because you know, with the carers, it's down to me to make sure she gets what she wants. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or neat. You know, that's what it's all about, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
Anyway,
send her our love.
Nice to chat.
Gary, did you know you're famous, mate? You've got a troll.
I'm not. Have I?
Yeah. Somebody.
One. Remember, I had one last time.
Well, you've got another one now. It's called Gary Lakey, and he's been leaving nasty, horrible messages. And we know it's not you. We know it's not you, Gary.
No. Yeah.
But Jackie has something that she wants to tell you later. She wants to tell you something later. So hang around in the chat window, because Jackie will be sending you a message.
But we had this problem once before, if you remember.
We did. Yes.
Somebody was clowning about, and I had to go on Facebook so I could prove who I was.
That's right.
And I wasn't a troll, like.
Well, now it's on YouTube. They've done it on YouTube as well now.
Well, they've probably taken off everyone in the group in the time, I would imagine, wouldn't you?
Well, they would find it very hard, because obviously you've got a spanner.
Exactly. So there's no, whoever's doing that is obviously, like you say, a troll, like, you know.
And also they've got a different colour.
Jackie and different people.
Yes.
And making out it's me.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I'll tell you what, Andy, there's some sick people around me.
Yeah, I know. It's disgusting.
They need help, they do.
They do. It's really bad. Yeah.
Never mind, mate. We must carry on, as Kev used to say.
Carry on.
And do you know how it's been a while now since he went in it?
Over a year.
And I put it in Pattaya, and he was the first one that came up.
Yeah.
And he was the one I used to watch every day or evenings.
Yeah.
And I used to love all the blogs. And I still watch them now.
Well, I still watch occasionally, yes.
Absolutely brilliant he was.
Yeah, lovely Kev.
He was the original blogger in Pattaya, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
You know, he started it all off, really.
Started off that trend.
Anyway, you take care, Andy.
All right. Thank you, Gary.
And just ask this stupid idiot some questions about me, and you'll catch them out. they'll get fed up, mate. It'll be somebody else next week.
Oh, yeah, it'll be somebody else. Yeah, you're right, mate. You're right.
You know, they done it to poor old Shannon back along, if you remember.
And they did it to that. You remember? Were you here when we had that guest called Eliza? Do you remember that lady? No. You don't remember that lady? No, she got a lot of stick.
Well, they need to grow up, don't they? You know.
Well, they do, yeah.
They won't. Unfortunately, they won't. So.
No.
All right, Andy. You take care, mate. I'll enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.
And make sure you have a good show, or I'll report you, Butler.
Yeah, you'll report me, Butler.
Cheers, Andy. Take care.
Bye.
Mate. Bye.
Bye, Gary. Bye. Lovely, Gary. Hello, Tim. Good evening, Tim. Where's Tim gone? There he is. Over the white cliffs of Dover. I see no ships. Yes, that's her name. Disabled Eliza. She had fake accounts. She had abusive messages. She had a whole load of shit given to her. And I really felt sorry for her, because it wasn't her fault. And it was this fucking troll twat. But they keep on trying, and we're still here. So, there you go. Easy peasy. Yes. Okay, so anybody else would like to... Oh, hang on, we got a call coming in. Sorry, I didn't see that. Andrew.
Hello?
It's
Oh, yeah, how you doing, mate?
Andrew Machin.
It's me, Hannah.
Machin.
You bastard.
You bastard. You canny bastard. I got to stop doing
Enjoy
that.
your trip to Birmingham.
I've got a sore throat now. I've got to stop doing that. Yeah. Hey, that was great yesterday,
Right.
wasn't it?
So let me get this straight. Oh, God, I've got
Some bastard.
my voice on there. I hate doing that.
Oh, don't listen to yourself. It's all right.
Who's been trolling disabled? What's her name? Eliza, is it?
Yeah, you remember when she came on? She had that show. Show. Shortly after and during, these people had made fake accounts in her name and my name, and they were trolling her. They were leaving messages that was in my name, and they were leaving messages for her and abusing her. It was like, what? Oh my God.
Well, I personally find that, I mean, I'm, as you know, politically quite incorrect, but I find that despicable.
It is. It's awful. It really is. But it shows the level of dickhead that we have trolling.
It's like robbing a dog off a blind man. On a level.
It's not very nice, is it?
No, I mean, I'm all for, you know, I've got a rather blue sense of humour. but like, oh, I don't know how to phrase it, man. So she's been mugged off. Basically.
She has, yeah, and I feel very sorry for her because it wasn't her fault. I mean, I invited her on as a guest, and I didn't know that they were going to do that. Yeah, I just felt really bad about it.
Don't you feel bad? You never did it.
Well, no, that's right. Oh, we're going to say hello to Go-Go as well. Go-Go hopping. Hello. Go-Go.
I like that stuff.
Who are we talking about? We're talking about the troll who impersonates people. He has, or she has, I think it's a he, has impersonated Delilah. Who's Delilah? I don't know who that is. Disabled Eliza when she came on, and also Gary Lakey. So, yeah. And thank you, Gary. Thank you very much for that. £5. £5 in super chat.
What was it like meeting a YouTube celebrity? I don't know. I've never met one.
Cheeky bastard. Ow! Cheeky bastard. Ow! Yeah, I don't know. I've never met one either. Good afternoon, John Batchelor. Hello. Hello, sir. Hello, we got a new one in the house. Say hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
So, yeah, that was a good day out yesterday, wasn't it? Very enjoyable.
I had a laugh, man.
Yeah.
Bumped into some old friends. I mean, I was kind of worried I was going to, like, bump into someone I know but don't like. That often happens in Birmingham as well.
Yeah.
Nearly swore them. And they're like, Andy, you know, some bird you might have like had a one night stand with, and
yeah, and we had
remember all the gruesome details.
Yeah, and there was Della stood there.
Yeah.
Andrew, who's that? I know the feeling, mate. I get the same thing. Yeah. Who's that?
Any YouTube celebrities and
Oh, Brian, up £15. Look, my goodness me. Thank you very much. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, Brian, it was great meeting you as well, man.
Yeah, it was really good. As I was saying, until I got back to Bristol, and then there was an hour delay because signal problem. Oh, it was fucking ridiculous. It really was.
Yeah.
The thing is, it was getting colder and colder and colder, and I didn't have a bloody jacket to put on, did I?
Because
I thought I'd been home by then.
I hate that when you get like that, that them stupid announcements they do that your train has been delayed.
Bing bong.
Yeah.
Bing bong. Your train at 1784 is 85 minutes late.
Yeah. Rubbish, man.
It quite literally was about 78 minutes late.
What did you do for those 78 minutes? Did you bring your Game Boy with you?
I couldn't do anything. I just had to sit there on the bloody platform. It was just like, oh my God.
Any fit birds around? Or like?
No, I didn't see any. I saw more obviously saw loads in Birmingham. My goodness me.
Some right lookers in Birmingham.
Some top birds, mate. Top birds. Top birds. Oh, I love it. It was great. Oh, John Butler, thank you very much, mate.
I call them birds. I'm guessing most of the birds we saw yesterday were actually homosexual.
Yes.
So, unless I put on kind of a Michael Jackson voice. Oh, no, look now, but I'm not young.
I saw some dodgy ones, I tell you.
Spike their drink with something there.
Yeah, there were some dodgy ones there, Andrew. I'll tell you what. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. That was funny.
No, you do get a few dodgy people in Birmingham. And I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a bastard, if I'm being honest.
Right, bastard. Yeah, never mind. It was a good day out. And not bad weather, was it, really, to be honest?
No, which is unusual for this part of the world, for it to be sunny. It's actually quite nice today in Birmingham as well.
Yeah. It's been nice here, but it's gone a bit grey at the moment. It's still 22 degrees. It's still quite warm, so it's not too bad. Have you seen that message from Gogo?
Yeah.
He's a funny chap. He's a funny
Andy,
guy.
You were waiting at the platform, just I just switched track. Insane. Give him the frying pan of doom.
Frying pan of doom.
Ow! Ow! I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to do it again sometime.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We're not for another year.
Is that like a kind of anniversary?
I tell you what, I went, thing is, I got home and I had a little bit to eat and I went to bed because I was so fucking knackered. Tell you what, it was really absolutely exhausted. You know, I suppose it's the travelling, isn't it? It's like travelling tires you.
I think with regards to that, it's the boredom aspect. Yeah. Sitting on a train that isn't moving, looking out the window and seeing bugger all. Like.
But I have to say, the bit that I did from Birmingham down to Bristol, I had a whole carriage to myself.
That's good. We had to bloody stand up on the bus on our freaking way home.
But on the way up, yeah, I mean, it was like really chocker. You couldn't move on the way up. And they were like really, really close. And I was thinking, I can smell your BO, mate.
Yeah.
All that fresh air. What fresh Birmingham air? Jesus Christ.
Shazam.
No, I don't think so.
Well, we are supposedly a clean air zone,
oh God,
which is rubbish because, right. There's some. I'm not going to name them because, well, I don't actually know their names, but like people around here, they live in council accommodation.
But
they can somehow afford 3 very, very expensive sports cars. Like, it doesn't really add up to me. I mean, are
Yeah.
the cars stolen? Because I know what they do. They just replace the number plate.
But you can live in social housing and have a very good job.
Yeah, unlikely, but
Unlikely, but you can. I mean, I know that when I was working full time, I was on a very good wage, and I lived in social housing, but doesn't mean that I was poor. But yeah, you are right. I mean, it's a stereotype, isn't it?
well, yeah. I mean, people think every poor person is some brain dead UKIP voting idiot. Like, but you know, like, it ain't the case. Some people genuinely like are unfit for work or work-related activity, according to qualified doctors, as opposed to the ESA, PIP, universal credit assessor people. Like, what? Why is someone with a severe mental disability being assessed by a physiotherapy?
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're gonna have a clue, you know. Whereas my actual psychiatrist, who I have to see tomorrow, actually, like I have to get like covering letters for every time I get that dreaded ESA 50 form.
Yeah.
Which causes people kill themselves over that form.
They do, yeah.
So
they do.
It's so how can I describe it? It's designed to trick you. And it's, by the way, if any disabled people are listening to me, never ever tick it varies.
Yeah, never tick it varies. No. Otherwise,
that means in their eyes you are fit for some kind of work.
Yeah.
Bye benefits, all of them, housing and everything.
Yeah.
Stop. Like.
Yeah, because the DWP, they inform everybody. They're just busters. They just inform your housing. They inform the HMRC. They tell everybody you've obviously got your no money coming in, and they all deliberately do it. It's like they're complete bastards. I cannot get it. You know, they caught me out on that one time.
Well, if they ever do, which I mean, I'm not religious, but I pray to God that they won't.
Yeah.
You take them, you drag them right through court.
Yeah.
You get them to a damn tribunal and make them explain themselves.
Yeah,
That's all I can say. And I mean, I'm sure myself and, you know, our friendly, albeit small community we've got here would help you.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's if YouTube don't delete your channel or anything.
Oh, well, there is that. Just going to answer a question. John, as far as I know, it's the 29th, the court case, which is in 3 days, so it's Wednesday. Hopefully it's Wednesday if it goes ahead. This is for the court case for the 20 quid a week for legacy benefits. But as they are actually stopping it anyway, I don't think that we will get a lot. I think they will, even if we get back pay for 1 year, I don't think we'll get a lot. And of course, the court will decide on this.
Yes, I'm living on like less than £7,000 a year.
Yeah.
And people wonder why I'm skinny, for Christ's sake. I mean, what do I eat myself?
Yeah.
You know, I have to eat. I'm sorry. You've already sworn, so you're already demonetized.
I didn't say. I didn't swear.
I have to eat the shittiest, horrible food. I might as well start buying myself dog food because it's cheaper than people food.
Well, it's probably more nutritious.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Ugh.
You don't see any dogs complaining, do you?
No. Just normally wagging their tail.
Yeah.
What's Wayne said? We're reckoning one day for all them Tory MPs in this world or the next. I'm saying something like a gladiator. Remember that classic Russell Crowe?
Yeah.
My name is Maximus.
They will get their comeuppance.
Bloody well hope so. But no, what they'll do is they'll have £150,000 an hour lawyers to defend them.
wasted our money.
Yeah, exactly. Paid for with our money. Boris Johnson. How much longer are we going to be governed by this horrible fucking man? You know, people are dying in shop doorways. For Christ's sake, get to me. I'm not an I nearly started crying now.
Yeah.
These are vulnerable people that are being put through, well, to hell and back.
Well, I just put up a photograph of me in Trafalgar Square this time last year. So it's been going on for a year, and we've got no further forward. In fact, I think we've actually got worse in the year.
Yeah.
So, you know.
The better they say we're getting, the worse we are, in fact, getting. It's double speak and lies from every single one of them.
Yeah.
The only Tory MP I have a slight bit of respect for is Tracy Crouch, because she did do something about those fixed odd betting terminal things. Like, because desperate people will turn to gambling, hoping they're going to win the jackpot. And the only rich person in the bookies is the bookie himself, I promise you.
Yeah, yeah.
Gambling's a mug's game.
I was just going to say that. You beat me to it. Yes, it's a mug's game. I never gamble. On the horses, the football, like everything, man. I lost like over $6,000. You know how much I won? A fiver. A fiver.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a good. If you're a bookie, that's obviously a good trade-off. However, immoral it might be. You know, like he's probably thinking, let's get this mug in here. Like he's going to spend all his money.
That's it. I mean? Yeah. Don't be a mug, buy mine.
Well, I got a free one.
Wait. Yes.
Right, Andy, I'll get off now.
Don't tell Jackie that, though, because she'll be very jealous. Free mug for Andrew.
Yeah, because I'm a geezer.
He's a geezer.
You've met me now. You know I'm a softie. Really.
Yeah, you're all right, mate.
I should apply for PIP, but I'm too bloody scared to.
Oh, well, you can't lose a living, can you? What can you lose?
As I say, my disability is more. I mean, I've got physical problems, but my disability is mental health related, and to go through the trauma of a horrible assessment, knowing that they're like, as if you imagine they've literally got a magnifying glass looking at you, waiting for you to slip up. Yeah. And then they slam you with a sanction, so you got nothing, if not potential prison time and having to pay back tens of thousands of pounds, because they want you to have been committing benefit fraud. That's what these people are. They are not doctors, or I don't care what their qualifications are. They are there. This is my opinion, but it is a widely held view that these stooges appointed by this government, Maximus, Atos, and all the darn rest of them, right? They want you to slip up and fail.
Yeah, they do. That's right.
They actually, I don't know if this is true. I can't confirm it, but they get like bonuses for every person they can get sanctioned.
Allegedly,
they have targets to hit.
Allegedly, they do. Yes, that's right. Yeah, they do. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, no, don't take this the wrong way. But having met you, okay, I can say that you could qualify for PIP. And that's based on...
I'm not going to say that the wrong way.
No, but that's based on my meeting with you over the course of a couple of hours. I would say that you could easily qualify for that.
Care to elaborate?
Well, I'm not going to discuss it over the air, but, you know, I think personally that you, in my opinion, based on the fact that, you know, I'm quite intelligent, I would say that you could easily apply for it and get it.
Well, I'll consider it.
You've got to be careful what you put down, of
That's
course.
the point. Sorry.
You've got to be careful what you put down on your form. But I think that really you have qualities, I'll say. You have qualities that would mean that you would be given probably a basic PIP. You wouldn't get the enhanced version of it, put it that way. But you would. I mean, you would get something from it.
Yeah.
And that's not being rude or anything. I'm just saying that.
No offense taken.
Having met you,
I've got issues. I know that.
Yeah. And I don't need to know what they are because I could make up my own judgment just based on meeting you. So I didn't know what your problems are behind the scenes. I don't know anything about you very much, only what you've told me. And based on yesterday, that was it. I think you could easily get a low level payment.
Right, I'll consider it.
But if you do,
this is going to hurt my brain a little bit, so I will have to hang up now. But I'll be in the group chat.
Yeah,
we'll let someone else call in anyway.
No problem.
But cheers for the advice, and
yeah,
don't be a stranger, man. Like next time we'll come down and see you.
Oh yeah, that'll be nice. Yeah, it was lovely to see you yesterday. Have a good little chat there.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Great to meet you as well.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Bastard.
All right,
fantastic. Mate. All right.
Well, I'll be in the group chat in a sec. Cheers, mate. See you
Love
later.
you. Bye.
And thanks for everyone else for their advice as well.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
It's all good. All right. Thank you.
Right.
Bye.
See you in a bit, man. Bye.
Bye. There we go. So, yes. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say there. It's, it's all about putting down on the form what you need to put down, and got to be very careful what you put down because put the wrong thing down and they don't know you, then that's what they're going to base it on. Does anybody know about the Prime Minister's deputy who lives in a 12-bedroom house financed by his charity? That's interesting. Wayne. Yes. Very interesting subject. Will I upload the video? No, I'm never uploading that video ever again. It's absolutely shocking. No, it's on the way. And it will be probably a while. I've got lots of other places to do first that are, have been filmed. So it's going to be a while, I reckon. But there is three toilet watches. There's 2 train trips, there's a meal, and there's a wander round the mall, which is the boring. So that would be quite good. There's at least 5 or 6 videos out of that yesterday. What sort of charity gives somebody a 12-bedroom house? Somebody with loads of money. That's who. Yes. Andy, right. Prime Minister, Jesus. I don't think so. Oh, on my trip to Plymouth? No, I haven't been there yet, mate. It's on my list. I've got to go round to, I've got to do Taunton again. Taunton and Exeter. I'm thinking about doing Cardiff. Going to have a look around Cardiff, I think. The Welsh Wales. Yeah, I might do that. And of course, then we got Paynton. Could do a nice trip down to Penzance. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Nice Penzance. Yeah, we got Brian and Andrew, yeah. And Della. Ah, right. Sterling. Oh, Jesus. It's a bit far, mate. It's bad enough going to Birmingham 3 hours. Although, you know, I haven't really been anywhere north of Yorkshire, to be honest with you. So anywhere up there would be very interesting. There is a train I could do. I could do a train trip from Euston, which is, I've seen a review of that. It's quite nice. I lad Bonnie Scotland, the Andrew Muchan. When in Payton, we could meet up. Hey up, Gary. I should go to Blackpool. Jesus. I know I nearly made it. No, didn't quite make it, but nearly. Take a flight, like Ryanair or something like that. Oh Jesus Christ! I'd rather bloody walk. And all the extra scamdemic bollocks that you have to do. I don't think I'll bother. Can't be asked with all of that. Sticking things up your noses and up your arse. No, can't be bothered. It's all a scam anyway. I'll wait for them to sort themselves out when the airlines realise that they've got a zero carbon agenda and they are no longer in business, then they will start worrying about it, won't they? They've got another 9 or 10 years and there won't be any airports left. In fact, I don't think it will last until next year at this rate. Bloody idiots. But I must say, I have to say, to be perfectly blunt, if there was any sort of, you know what, in Birmingham, I didn't see it because there was hundreds of thousands of people. They were all shopping or whatever, and the gay pride thing, and there was no social distancing, and there was nothing else. So if it was there, I really, really don't see it. In fact, if you didn't see people wearing the old nappy on their face, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know there was a problem because it would look like normal. Might be a bit late to think about it when they're no longer in business. Well, to be perfectly blunt, they're not really thinking about themselves at the moment, are they? Because they are still concentrating on doing all the scamdemic shit they do, like testing and bloody this, that, and the other, and nappies on their faces and passports and things like this. Not the real passports. The you know what passport they keep on trying to bring in. So they're more worried about that than they are about passengers coming on their planes. And to be perfectly honest with you, that train going up, you basically could not get any more people on it. So, like I say, I think that they're limiting numbers on their planes. They shouldn't bother. Just pack them in there. Just put them on there and get up there and make some money. Because it's completely pointless, the exercise that they're doing at the moment. Yeah. Birmingham normal. Well, I don't know what it is, but it looked normal. Yeah. Unfortunately, Gary, I think that you might find that a little bit boring. It would take probably, I don't know, 10 minutes. Yeah, they got a tram. That'd be good. When that's done, I'll be able to go back and do a tram visit as well, to a riding on the tram. If they ever finish that, I don't know. They might not. Corporation Street. Yes. I do like the tram that they've got in Nottingham. That's quite good. Very accessible, that one. And obviously, depending on where it's going to go around the town, I'm sure it'd be quite easy to jump on and jump off, so you don't have to, travel too far in a car, which would be quite good. There's not really anywhere to park in, apart from a highly expensive car park. But yeah, the bull ring is bloody huge. Didn't go over the tram lines because it wasn't open. They put when you go across from left to right, they put some boards down, I suppose, to stop people from tripping up. So I don't really know what it was like, but the streets are shit. They really are. Terrible places. It's like uneven, angled, there's cobbles. I said that to Della, that it was quite bad. I could watch the freight trains. Yeah, you could do. Although we haven't got that many. We haven't got that many now because we haven't got the what's it called, the quarry. There's not really a quarry anymore, so we don't have that many. But there are a couple parked up. A few Freightliners. Yeah, got some of those. And you could always stand there and watch the trains coming in. It's quite a busy station. Has lots of trains coming and going. It's a bit of a weird place to have a interchange. Yeah. Potholes. Yeah. You don't mean potholes, you mean pot smokers. That's what you mean. I know about potholes. Hey, whatever. Yeah, they are. They are really bad. Never mind. It was all right. We got around. Good fun was had by all. But I suppose when you've done all that shopping thing, it's pretty boring, really. If you had a scooter, you'd be all right. Scooter on your own would be fine. That spicy stuff. What you mean, the ladies, the spice ladies? You'd be all right if you had a little scooter. You could do that around there, and I wouldn't probably do it on a wheelchair. Too many hills. As you come around the corner, and then you've got this big drop. And it's not very even as well. Of course, they are doing the tram lines as well, so it's not very good. Something. Yeah, so it's all very good. I did enjoy myself. And of course, I've never been really. I've been like once or twice, but that specifically, I think, what did I go for before? I can't remember what I went. Where did I go before? Did I go? It's probably when I was working, actually, to be honest with you. I think I probably went. I can't remember, actually. Such a long time. Well, yeah, we had a very good lunch. In the absence of finding somewhere, we stayed in the Grand Central, I think it was, and had I think it was the what's the name of that place? Was it Giraffe? It was all right actually, except for the loud copyright music. Lizard Point in Cornwall, hey? Ah. Tim, where's Tim gone? Tim, hello. Tim. Tim's in somewhere. Is it camp? Is it, wait, where are you, Tim? No, I think it's Giraffe. Because, did we not say they're having a giraffe? I think we did. I think we said, oh God, they're having a giraffe for this price. 4 days in Cornwall. Wow. You're lucky chap. Pain in the ass with the copyright music. It ruins the video because you've got to be able to remove the music and you can't. I think I might head up north. Where shall I go? York. I want to go York again. Because I like York. But I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you because you weren't there. So, you just wait and see. Wait and see. It was very busy with the gay care. The gay care festival. Brian, that's really funny. A gay care festival like that. Yeah, Giraffe. Sterling. What's this Sterling? You've got family. Oh, I could go and stay with your family then, can I? Okay, then who? Sterling. Maybe. Not been there. Edinburgh, I could do that. Not been there. Too many hills. Don't like that. You want someone else to call in? Well, Jackie could call in. She hadn't called in for weeks. We've got Jackie, we've got Gary's called in. Oh, Wayne. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Not bad, not bad. Right, here we go. Sunday.
Sunday.
Now, yeah, we've got back feed again.
Ignore that.
Going now.
It's fine.
Right. Me first. Oh, it's really bad. Let me just turn this off. I'll turn the sound down, but I'll turn it off completely. See if that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah. Right. My first job was an electrical engineer, late 70s, early 80s. Went to college and all the rest of it, but I just wanted to give you that my background. That was my first. I've done other things since. Now, I think I've said in the past, so I know a bit about engineering and things.
Yep.
And it doesn't add up what the government is saying about 2030 and about all moving to electric with the vehicles.
Mm.
Because I know for a fact that if they wanted everyone to have electric vehicles, they would have to start probably 5 years ago with massive industrial, new power stations, and literally every house have a charge meter.
Yeah.
And especially for the houses where there's no parking. It's going to take quadruples of hundreds of billions of pounds. It's going to be roadworks absolutely everywhere. So I knew it wasn't right what they were saying. I knew 100%.
Yeah.
Because the facts on the ground didn't add up.
Yeah.
Right. So I've got a few of my contacts, let's just say, who were working in the industry, government, military. I get a lot of information, and I've never been told anything that's wrong. Now, there is a report that's been done, a top secret report for government.
Yeah.
That full electric is impossible to happen in this country for 2030. Maybe if they're lucky, 2050 if they start doing the engineering 50 years before.
Yeah.
But the main reason is, which is what we probably know anyway. Hold on, I'm going to big feedback again. Now, all these people that have bought the electric cars, it's either people with normal cars, it's a second car.
Yep.
Or they're just doing it for a trend and people who want to help the environment, which I would.
Yep.
But basically, it's a gimmick at the moment.
Yes,
now,
it is.
the government are letting them buy them because that is a big test case for them, knowing that what's going to happen is, now, I don't know whether you know, but Formula One have got a contract with world governments. I need to backtrack a bit now. Since the beginning of the motorcycle and the car, after a couple of years, all technologies were used in racing of motorbikes and cars. So what's happening is they've done a report, Formula One. This is the engineering side of it. They said it's going to have to be hybrid by 2030. That what they'll do, whenever they do it in a couple of years, they'll say it's not full electric. All vehicles will have to be hybrid.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if you're driving miles, even in a truck, and your battery's low, you're going to have to fill up and use the engine. You're going to have to. It's not practical probably for 95% of the people, if not more.
Yeah. And
the government know this. It's been decided, plus with the haulage companies as well. There's no way this technology. There is technology for trucks to go pure electric. The £5 million a truck.
Yeah, who's got that sort of money?
they could just manage to go hybrid. So I'm letting everyone know this is fact. 2030 is hybrid, not full electric. They know it. They're not telling the public. Why would they not tell the public? They're not telling us because they want as many people as possible to buy fully electric cars, which a few of them are doing. And this is a massive test to see the competence of the batteries and everything.
All right, so they're testing out the potential of fully electric battery-powered cars.
That's right, yeah. Knowing that in 2030, and I don't know when they're going to announce it, but they will do before, they will say it's going to be hybrid because it's impossible to do full electric. Well, it is impossible. It's even a complete moron with an IQ of 2 could work out that there is no way that this is possible. There's no way that I would have anything other than a hybrid because you'll be stuck. It's like saying to someone, it's like me saying, I've just had a house built and only the bricks are up. Yeah. But next week I'm having the most glorious house party ever. That's it. You know what I mean? It's like what? Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. No, there's so many angles to look at it, which you know it's not going to happen. It's
but we know.
If anything, it's an insult to people's intelligence.
Well, they don't care. I mean, they don't care, do they? I mean, they're not interested in people. We know that they're not interested in people because they're trying to kill them off. So why would they worry about with the jib jab? Yeah, exactly. You know, I don't know. I think that's as I say, I'm another story. another story.
I don't actually know what it's for, but I know it's not for what they say it is.
No, that's right. We can't really talk about it on YouTube.
Right, okay.
But what I will say is the New World Order agenda, zero carbon agenda, right, which is 2050. You won't be driving. This is what they want. They don't want people driving cars. They don't want you won't own a car. You won't even own your house at this rate. But they are pushing this New World Order agenda, and people do not matter. They don't care. This is why they're not bothering doing the infrastructure for electric cars, because they know full well it's not going to happen, and they don't give a shit.
Right. Number 2 is my Mr. Angry time. It's Mr. Angry time. Yep. Now, concerning Brexit, I was completely on the fence. I didn't vote because I think there was good things in it and bad things in it.
Yeah.
The good thing about staying in Europe for me was people's working rights, was the Human Rights Convention, things like that. The bad thing for staying in for me was letting in cheap labour, undercutting normal man's wages.
Yeah.
If you want to get simple about it.
Yeah.
But what's really got me mad now, so what's happened now, so apparently, because the lack of workers, we will have supposedly train our own up, we can have better bargaining rights, drivers' wages will go up, and what have they done? They're letting them back in again on £10 an hour to undercut the wages. It's not about there's a lack of drivers, it's about the companies don't want to pay £30 an hour, they'd rather pay 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus with Brexit, we've lost all our human rights and we've lost workers' rights. So basically, people who voted Brexit, the government have got the cake and eat it, and the worker has lost completely everything.
Yeah, but we knew this already, and people don't listen, do they? They were being told this, they were being told it, and they would not listen. They still voted, and now we're in the shit show that we're in, and now they're moaning about it because they can't go and buy their bloody TV dinner from the bloody shop because they can't get it in the shop because there's no transport. I don't mind for a couple of months there being massive disruption as long as they prioritise medical stuff. Yeah.
Because if I was in government now, what I would do is I would set up, in an emergency way, set up a massive centre, maybe somewhere near Birmingham, the middle of the country. I would have people living in a special hotel there, all the training, fast-track training to drive the trucks, and it would be all free. People on benefits, people not working, all the rest of it. And within 2 or 3 weeks, they walk out of there, and then the companies which need workers could get involved, and they go straight into a job. Now, what's wrong with that?
Well, it sounds like an ideal world, but we don't live in that, do we?
No, but that could be done. There's nothing to actually stop that, and it's not as if we've got to, we've got to sort of like have words with the European Community. Is it allowed? Is it all this sort of crap?
Yeah.
There's nothing stopping us from doing it.
No, there isn't. Except they don't want to do it.
No, but why? I don't understand why. Why not do that?
Because it's not the agenda, isn't it? The agenda is you are going to be just basically a slave to whatever they say, and you don't like it, they just take away everything you've got.
No, but I'm just on about now specifically the truck drivers.
Yeah.
The government is saying, and everyone understands we need truck drivers. It's another argument why I think it's Brexit. The government says it's the pandemic. It's probably a bit of both. I don't know. But why get them in from other country when we can... What is wrong with teaching our own? I just don't get it.
Well, I agree with you, Wayne. I think the whole thing is that we should be doing that, but we're not because they won't do it. They're not interested in anything like that because eventually the zero carbon thing, there won't be any bloody shipping or transport anyway. So they're not bothered. they basically look at the zero carbon agenda. We're going back to the Middle Ages.
Or is it purely just about money?
Yes.
So they can get as many in as they want from board, pay them £10 an hour.
Yeah.
And it's going to be better
well.
for the businesses because the business haulage companies give money to the Conservative Party.
Yes, and that's more like it. I mean, that sounds like a
really
solution.
Bad.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, all them jobs they could give for the local population.
I agree. I think it's wrong.
Well, you know, even if it's £20 an hour, that's good enough.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
I know.
It's ridiculous.
But then they'll moan, "Oh, we got to pay bigger wages. We got to put the prices up." Oh, Jesus Christ! You can't win, mate. You can't win.
No. Just another thing. I don't know if anyone's noticed it. I went in Asda week before last. It was. I'll tell you. And once a week, we like the fillet of beef. They're in a packet. Each one's in its own packet.
Yes, I know.
It's like the dearest stuff. It's normally about £5.75 for one piece. And there's like 4 of us, so obviously, with chips, it's like a treat once a week. I went in there from one day to the next, and each one had gone up to about £14.
Bloody hell!
Yeah, I went in there. Something else happened since as well. And I took it to the counter and I said, "You'll have to take that back." I said, "It's not really the money, so I'm not paying that. It's like gone up massively."
Bloody
and then
hell.
There was something else the other day which I worked out some other item which had gone up 57% from one day to the next.
Jesus.
What was that? I think it was something Tesco. Oh, I was whinging about it. Hold on.
Wow.
What was it now? Should have been 13, and it went up to 20. Oh, that was it. You've probably not heard of a place called High Lee. It's near Knutsford on the M6.
No, I've not heard of High Lee, but I've heard of Knutsford.
Yeah, well, there's a beautiful golf course there, plus a massive garden centre.
Yeah.
And anyway, I went in the garden centre 2 weeks ago, and you know the hanging baskets, but the winter ones with pansies and that in, and like little conifers.
Yeah.
There was only one left, but they had some ones in plastic. I didn't want the plastic. The natural hanging baskets made out of like weeds. You know what I mean? Made out of wood.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
I know.
It was £13.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice, quite a big one.
Yeah.
So I says, "Have you got any more?" He says, "No, we're getting some next week." I told him to the manager. So I went back next week. £21.
Yeah.
I says, "What's this?" And the manager wasn't in, so I couldn't really speak to him. I says, "You'll laugh at this." I says to the man, I told him these were 13. I told him the situation that I've come back to buy 2 more. He says, "Well, I don't set the prices. This is done at head office." I says, "Listen, mate." I says, "Next week, I'll be on the phone to my friend on YouTube on Sunday, and I'm going to tell everyone what's happened here."
Yeah.
He says, Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do then. I'll stand the £13 for 2.
Oh my God, we're famous.
Yeah.
We're famous.
We're famous, you see. I thought that'd make you laugh.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now, talking about Tesco, you go to Tesco quite a lot, do you?
To be honest with you, I do. My main shops are Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, because they're all close to each other.
Right.
And the wife will make a quite a long journey to Marks and Spencer's just to get some favourite little bits that she wants.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to say this because I think it's coming very soon that there are some branches, and it may be rolled out very soon to all branches, but they're putting new barriers in the doorways.
Well, at the moment, it's funny, workers are there at the moment, the one in Northwich, but they still have the, what's the name system it has, the stupid...
What, the red and white traffic light
system.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And you can't go in banks. in Northwich. You have to wait outside.
Oh, fuck that. It's too bloody cold.
It's bloody bonkers. I watched him the other day anyway. I thought it was instead of going to the police, says, go on then. Says you can't enforce this. It's not allowed. Yeah, so they are doing stuff there, but I am,
Well, keep your eye out because it's not going to be. I know that they've done it in some branches of Tesco.
Well, my brother's wife and daughter work there, so I'll ask them.
Yeah, and we're not sure why they're doing it. Whether it's for, the passport thing, or it could be. It could also be for no cash. You go in, you take your stuff, and you don't pay, and you walk out, and it does it automatically, like they're doing with Amazon.
Oh God!
So it may be part of that. So it does, because they're putting cameras in as well as part of the barrier.
I don't know whether I told you this, but it could have been actually before I started coming on the channel. I found some information out about Sainsbury's.
All right.
That, yeah, and I went in there and I got the manager out and I had my camera.
Yeah.
And I was talking to him, he was loud, and I asked him this question, and he actually admitted it was true.
Oh.
Did you know that for the last couple of years, the only place that I know is Sainsbury's that are doing it. They're trialing the facial recognition out.
Yeah. What, when you go in? Is it when you go in or what?
When you go in, when you walk round, it's the new government's facial recognition cameras being used.
Oh, interesting.
As a trial, but they're not telling us. Another D-notice.
Yes. And I know they're doing that on the tills, aren't they? Because at Asda, they've got new tills where they have a camera as you're doing your shopping on the checkout till.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And it's quite good. If you're in a wheelchair, they can't see you because they can only see the top of your head. It's
I'll have
brilliant.
to have a look in Asda then. Next time I go in. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've got. I presume it's because they get people trying to nick stuff, so they know who they are.
Well, that's what they're telling us. But we could be doing the facial recognition for everyone.
Yeah, it could be.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, they have just put in our Asda, and it's really handy as well. You know, a lot of shops, the supermarkets used to do the self-service.
Yeah.
But what I've noticed is now, is even in the shops that they've had it for years, when they redo them, they're making them a lot bigger, and it's really good.
Yeah, they are bigger, and there's also more of them as well.
Yeah, more of them. Because before you couldn't get in them if you had a little trolley.
Yeah, and like if we're going there in a scooter and that, it's quite difficult.
Yeah. Well, they should have a disabled one or two, shouldn't they?
They should, but they don't, do they? Because they don't really care about disabled people, do they?
No.
Am I very sceptical? Yes, I am.
We're the surplus population. What did I write before?
The useless eaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're useless eaters. We are.
Unproductive.
Yeah. Waste of space. Yeah, that's right.
I honestly think, I truly believe this, and honestly, if you've ever believed anything I've said, believe this. I truly believe that if the Conservative Party really had the power and had their way, they would kill us.
They would.
Blatantly, the Nazis did in the concentration camp. I really do.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that was if they could get away with it, we would be living in a bloody camp somewhere.
Yeah, you know, like if you got them drunk in a smoky room, I think they'd all admit to it. You know, I'm sure they would.
I'm sure they would. Yeah, well, they have, haven't they? Some of them have let slip what they think in the past. Some of these MPs.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, years ago. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you remember? They have. They've been caught out. Some of them. But what they want is all disabled people to go back to the 60s and 70s when they were living at home. you were like living in a home, locked up.
Oh, they want us in a home, not drugged up, just keep quiet.
Yeah.
And then going around in them bloody noddy cars.
And then giving you some lovely midazolam.
What's that, like a drug keep you calm?
It's the one that puts you to sleepy buys. Yeah. It's the one that they use for lethal terminations.
Right. Didn't know that.
Yeah. But the doses that they were giving out, you remember the old people in the care homes, and this whole thing about Matt Hancock and all of that. They were dosing out 60 milligrams of it, right? But in a lethal injection type situation, they only give 5 milligrams.
Right. Oh wow. Yeah, they're doing away with us. And the old.
It's shocking. It really is. Not many people know about it.
Well, it wasn't that long ago, was it? That the 70s, that I think it was Austin, when they made disabled people drive around in them awful blue things.
Those bloody blue things. Oh, Jesus. They were awful, they were.
Three-wheelers, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
I had a mate.
Yeah, that's right.
I had a mate who had one of those, right? He's one of these chappies, very short chappies, right? But he could get in this blue car. He said, "Are you going to come in with me?" So I got in this bloody blue car with him. It's only a bloody one-seat car.
Oh, God.
I was sat on the floor.
And he should have got one of them James Bond ones, them little orange things.
And it was quite scary because he drove really fast.
Oh, it's funny.
Absolutely. Oh, my God. I remember that quite well.
But the other thing before I go, because it's something that not a lot of people know, but could you regularly tell people on your show if they need one to go to the council and if they've got the proof of the benefits to get a radar key to the toilet?
What, you can get them from the council, can you?
Yeah, you take your proof of PIP and you go to your local council information desk.
Okay.
I think you pay £10. I don't know, it's maybe free now, and they'll give you one of the keys.
I don't think it would be free, would it? They don't give them away, surely.
I don't know, but I think it's classed as a charitable scheme, I think.
Because I know that they're only. I know you could probably get one for £9 somewhere.
Right. Anyway, so if people don't understand what I mean, it's them disabled toilets that are locked up.
Yeah, the ones that I go in with Toilet Watch. Have you been watching my Toilet Watch series?
I don't think so. Don't know what you mean.
Toilet Watch. When I go around the disabled toilet and check them out.
No, not seen that.
Oh, Wayne, you're missing out, mate. It's really good.
Is it on this? Is it on another channel or the YouTube videos from a while ago?
I think it's on my Andy Wright Travel channel.
Right.
Have a look on there. Have a look on there. You'll see him. It's really good.
Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to put you back on now on my other phone.
Yeah.
And then I shall go. Because otherwise I'll get feedback.
No problem.
See you later.
Thank you, Wayne. Cheers. There we go. That's Wayne. Thank you. I love watching birds when they're on the toilet. Oh, gosh. And you can get them on Amazon, yeah. I'm trying to avoid Amazon if I can. Try and avoid Amazon, please. They're taking over the bloody world, they are. Bastards. Now, try and get it from somewhere else if we can. I don't know where, but try and avoid Amazon. They're getting too much money. Too big for their boots. Yes. Right then, so we're all on to I screwed one of your pals. Ooh, 1725, all looking good. Don't forget you can join in the show. Chat window, phone number, Streamyard. You can do Streamyard as well if you want. Streamyard. But you've got a video for that. Audio visual. Also remember, you need to have video turned on so we can see who you are. You log in with your Facebook or YouTube ID. So we are going, hopefully, we're going live on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Odyssey. Don't forget, if you haven't done Odyssey yet, please go over there and subscribe to that. It is essentially different videos. It's videos I can't put on YouTube. And if you don't want to do brand YouTube, then Odyssey is the alternative place where you can see those videos. So go and sign up for that. We've got 100 subscribers over there at the moment, which is quite good. And of course, the other news that we have is that Talking Really is now has more subscribers than Andy Wright Travel. Ooh. So it's quite good. It's quite disappointing to know that Andy Wright Travel has been going for 6 or 7 years, and it's still below the 2,000 mark. And now Talking Really has overtaken it. So that's also good news for Talking Really, but not so good news for Andy Wright Travel. Amazon are quite strict on what they do, aren't they, for employment? But, you know, if they have their way, then there won't be many firms left that you can work for. That's what they're after, isn't it? The New World Order. But going on yesterday, I don't know. I don't see it myself. I don't see how they're going to continue this, because that was just ridiculous. There were so many people out. No sort of prevention measures. Andrew, it's Andrew McKinn.
Yeah, it's me again.
Hello. McKinn.
It's not Michael, it's me.
I got phlegm in my throat.
You got a frog in your throat?
I got a frog in my throat, man.
You need to go to Glasgow and learn how to talk with a wee Scottish accent.
Yeah. I'm only doing the Birmingham accent. I went to Birmingham yesterday. Had a really good time.
Yeah, some proper stunners about.
Oh yeah, I show you. I told you to have a look, didn't I, at that bird with that tight shorts on.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
No, I don't call women birds. I'm not that face.
You liar.
Yeah. They love it, man.
Liar, pants on fire.
Anyway, like,
what?
I want to turn to more. I like how blunt you are. What? Quote unquote.
Yeah, all right. Sorry, I'll say that again, shall I? Hello, Andrew.
Go on, then.
What would you like to talk about? You don't know, do you?
I want to get back to the issue of the relentless persecution of disabled people by this government. I know I've spoken of it before.
Okay.
But having met you, I could see, right, you are clearly unfit for work or work-related activity.
Yes.
You know, and it's just so hard not to, because I swear all the time. It's just the way I talk, right? But if anyone gets that ESA 50, even the mention of it like brings like a shiver down my spine. You know, that
ESA 50.
horrible form.
Yes.
Then get your qualified doctor to write a covering letter. Like, all they have to put on it is your diagnosis, and for any further information, please contact us. That will get you the benefits that you are by law entitled to.
Yeah.
Don't let like anyone listening. I know it says there's 7 people watching that. 5 dislikes.
Oh, is that 5? Is that? Oh.
Yeah. Or thumbs down, whatever you call them.
No surprises there, then.
So don't let this government intimidate you into what you are legally allowed. That's what I will say to anyone.
Yeah.
Including our old friend disabled Eliza. I wish she'd come on.
Yeah.
What is it she had? Fibro. I'm not going to try and talk.
She has a whole range of disabilities, including mental health as well. So yeah.
Well, the thing is, a physical disability can, in fact, cause a mental disability, because you've met me. You know, I'm a somewhat scruffy-looking guy. Like, you know, I go out. This is more in the posh areas of Birmingham, like Sutton Coldfield, which won't even admit that it's in Birmingham, and Solihull and places like that. People shout stuff at me like, "Oh, you effing tramp!" Like,
or you effing tramp. That's not nice.
It's not a nice thing to call someone. What if I was a real tramp? You know, it's that's the, I don't know, the climate that we unfortunately have to live in now, where disabled people are treated as criminals.
Do you ever go out alone?
Sorry.
Do you ever go out alone?
Sorry, I didn't quite hear what you said.
Do you ever go out alone?
Yeah, I have to, don't I? Because I've got those stupid prepayment meter things, so I need to top up my gas and electric.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, it just bang like that, just goes off. I don't understand why they put these extortion meters in social housing.
You've got it. The word extortion. That's the word. That's why.
Yeah. But why extort the people with no money? Why not, you know, get it off?
Why are the rich going to pay? The rich are not going to pay it.
Money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know.
Because living on benefits is not very fun, and we got these stupid programs like Benefit Street and all that.
Yeah, I don't like those.
Which just show every, you know, it tars everyone with the same brush. Like, would we tolerate something that, I don't know, like, showed all, I can't think of anything, but like,
no, I can't.
Said all Muslims are terrorists. Of course, they're not. Hardly any Muslims are terrorists. It's just a few wackos who have misinterpreted their teachings and like using it as an excuse to carry out their violent, criminal, disgusting barbarism. That's what I see. Like, but the Muslims, my local shopkeeper's a Muslim. He's the most polite shopkeeper in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm 50p short or whatever, like, he'll let me off.
Yeah.
And I'll go back the next day and say, hey, I've got that money owing. He'll be like, and he's like, hey, forget about it, mate. And I'm thinking, yeah. And this is why I hate people like that horrible, horrible Tommy Robinson. I can't stand him. Like, I'm just, the government has always shamed people on benefit. Well, yeah, you're right about that, Jeff.
Yeah. Pure propaganda against the disabled and not working. And it is. I mean, they show people who are, what I would class as being scamming the system to get housing and benefits, and then they brag about it on telly.
Yeah, which is a really quite a stupid thing to do.
But I wonder, what's her name? That woman, that main woman in that show was it? Oh, I can't remember her name, but she was like
that one.
Yeah,
was it White D?
Yeah, she was like ruining the roost or something like that. You know, I'm thinking nobody's ruining my roost. I'll do whatever I like. You know, it's like, well, I don't have to get your permission to do what I want.
But it's like, I mean, she claims to have bipolar disorder. I didn't see anything bipolar about her. I mean, it's probably edited or whatever.
She could probably be on. She probably could be on medication, because if she's on medication, then you wouldn't know.
Yeah, right. But it is. I'm sorry. In rare. There's scammers in every walk of life.
Of course there are. Yeah, I mean, we're not saying that there isn't, but it seems to be they focus on a certain area of life, don't they? Like disabled people, they're television, media, and the government.
Andrew, hang on, let me just read what Jack said. Andrew 6. Strange how the government never talk about the elephant
in the room.
In the room regarding benefits. Yeah, they absolutely hate the fact that they have these massive salaries to go with the enormous bonuses that they give themselves from hard-working, tax-paying people. But then someone on virtually nothing, at least for a Western country, like we're the bad guys. And people believe this rubbish.
Yeah, they do. They believe the propaganda, don't they? That's what it's all down to. Now, I must make it perfectly clear. I do think that the UK, and this is very controversial, but I do think the UK is quite reasonable with giving benefits to disabled people. Now, hear me out. Because I can tell you what, some countries, disabled people get nothing. They have to beg on the street. So we're actually quite lucky that we get money given to us to help us live and eat. It might not be a lot of money, but compared to other countries, we have a lot. And,
I mean, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine.
Like, go to Delhi and look at the beggars on the street there. Like, they're literally, you can see their rib cage. They're that skinny.
Right, and
there is nothing at all. And don't get me started on places like North Korea.
Oh yeah, wow. And Russia as well. I bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't know that, because most of the disabled, there's no benefit for disabled people. You have to either beg or work, or have your family take care of you.
Yeah, but what if you haven't got a family? That's what I'm saying.
Well, this is the problem, isn't it? You know, you're in a home. And there are homes over there. There are if
you're lucky enough to have a home,
like a communal home, like they used to be. like a workhouse. Yeah, that's right. He did say that. Bojo said that he could not live on benefits. He couldn't afford to live on benefits.
So we, his loyal concubines, must live on what he himself admits that he couldn't live on.
Yeah.
I hate the assumption that just because I am literally unfit for work or work-related activity, according to a qualified doctor, and indeed the dogs who work for Maxima, or whatever they call themselves these days, Atos and all that, they've deemed me unfit for work and work-related activity too. But I think Boris Johnson is unfit for work. He's certainly unfit to be a prime minister.
Yes, that's right.
What has he actually done in his however long it's been since he became prime minister? Nothing.
Well, he's done quite a lot
to improve anyone's life except his own.
Yeah, and the rich people.
Yeah, he's got more affairs that are quietly silenced by most mainstream press organisations. He's got about 50 children.
50?
I don't know why, because he's an ugly old so-and-so.
Well, no, what it is, he goes, he sees a bird, and he goes, I'm the PM. Do you want to come back to my house? And then they have a little bit of rumpy-bumpy, and then they knock out a baby.
Yeah. I mean, one of my friends, I'm not going to name her, but she was in what was originally a nice relationship until her scumbag boyfriend showed his true colours after she'd given birth to 2 of his children. Like, I mean, this guy was like scum. Seriously, like, he used to beat her up and stuff. Like, I'd see her, like, she had to put makeup on to cover 2 black eyes that he'd given her.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and like, she come to me for help because we used to live quite near to one another. And she said, Andy, I can't take this anymore. And I'm like,
yeah.
Insert name here. I can't name her. And she's like, she, you know, she was distraught. And guess what happened? Her children got took into care.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the care industry, because it is an industry, I don't care what it's ironically named as. Like, that's full of dirty, evil, pedo type people, you know.
Yeah.
And I had stuff done to me when I was a kid. I'm not going into details publicly. I'll tell you privately if you want to know via Facebook or whatever. Like, and I know what damage it does to you to be messed with when you're a kid.
Yeah.
You know. And what happened to me was actually probably quite mild by today's standards. Anyway.
Yeah, I understand, yeah.
I've lowered the tone, haven't I?
But I mean, it's good to talk about because, you know, there might be people out there watching going through the same thing. If you are a lady who is being beaten by a man, you need to leave immediately, because I know it's very difficult to say. Well, it's difficult to do, you know, when you say, I'll just get up and leave, but you need to, because it will only escalate.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, you're in the bath with a plugged-in toaster or something, like either through suicide or fake suicide. You know, your husband's just killed you, like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to get all dark or something or anything like that. But
so
you know, I'd never abuse my bird.
Your bird.
Unless she calling a bird as abuse, like, she doesn't mind it. Jack is absolutely right. True men protect women, and true women protect men.
Yeah.
Della
is really good for you, I think.
She saved my life.
Yeah. And she looks after you really well. I know that.
She does, man.
I know that.
She's the best person I've ever met in my life.
I'll ask you privately about something, but it was something I noticed on her finger, and I'll ask you privately. I don't want to ask you on the air because I was just interested in knowing about it. It's none of my business. I don't need to know, but I just thought I'd ask. So I'll send you a message later and ask you that question. You may not want to tell me.
I'll tell you now because I know what you're about to ask, but it will be a private Facebook message. Okay?
Yes, it will be. So the Russian disability benefit is called Labour Disability Pension, based on the average wage. 60% after 3 years, 80% after 4 years.
Now to you, please don't share that, because Declan wouldn't want me to.
Yeah. 100% after 5 years.
Yeah. Just typing now. I'm not really good at the whole multitasking.
Just interested in being nosy. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I've told you.
Oh, bless.
We quit flashing tonight. Well, this evening, whatever.
What do you think?
Well, I want to. No. Oh.
We haven't got enough interested people.
You've got 7 watching. You need 7 to play quick flash.
Not everybody will play, though.
It's just a silly game, and
I know it's a silly game.
We grown-up toddlers seem to enjoy. I'll never grow up, man. All right, dude. I best be off now.
All right, mate.
All right. We'll definitely arrange another link up at some point.
Oh yeah,
right,
definitely. Definitely going to be fun.
All right, mate. Well, you take very good care of yourself, and indeed everyone watching, apart from trolls who put 5.
Who can go and do one.
Yeah. All right, man.
Anyway, love you. Nothing you can do about it.
All right, I love you too, brother. See you later.
All right, bye. Oh yeah, that's Andrew Machen. Got a frog in my throat again. That's interesting. So that's a very interesting system. I think, Wayne, there has to be, I think there's going to have to be some sort of qualifying criteria for that. Because the people that I spoke to when I was there, they claimed there was no system that they could access. So that's why they had to either work or this is it. This is quite good. Social Security and Welfare in Russia. So, are you eligible? If you are living in Russia or working in Russia for more than 183 days in a calendar year, you are obliged to pay contributions towards the Social Security system. It entitles you to claim certain benefits, basic health care, maternity and child benefits. So it's like our national insurance. The contributions, pension contributions, 22% of an employee's salary. Jesus. Unemployment benefit, to apply, you've got to be living in there 183 days. You can only get unemployment for a maximum of 12 months. And then you have to reapply. Pensions, healthcare, can't see any disability benefit. You don't think I'm eligible for Social Security in Russia? I don't think I am either. No, I don't think I am. Let's go back. System of disability benefits. Anti-Russian. Where are we? So, lots of writing. Yeah, what's this? I'm trying to skip through to try to find the relevant parts. So, 3 disability categories. Monthly amounts of Social Security benefits. The baseline. It looks like the average wage would be, this is for 2003, 5,493 rubles. Disability category 1, bear in mind that that is 5,493 average wage. This is category 1, which is 261. Category 2 is 522. Category 3 is 1,044. Even the unemployment benefit maximum is 2,112. So it's not a lot to live on. It looks like the categories are time periods as well. So, partly right, partly wrong. I mean, if you want any more money, then you would have to work or beg. So, I don't know. But let's face it, if you've got a Russian bird and they're really good looking, that's a bit sexist, I know. Hey, whatever. But they are. They tend to be gorgeous. Oh, my goodness me. Get me going again. Yes. So, that's that, really, isn't it? A nice Slavic woman. Yes. Be interesting to know what the truth is. Indeed. Indeed. So we got about 7 minutes left. If anybody would like to call in or contact me, the last few minutes of the show. Are Russian men good looking? No, I wouldn't say that at all. The women are lovely. Oh my goodness me. There you go. Are you blonde? No, you're not blonde, are you, Jackie? You're not blonde. I can't remember. Are you like a brownie colour hair? I'm sure I remember from your video. It's hardly Vogue. Yeah. I tell you what, I was watching a good documentary about Russia the other day. It's very interesting. They were talking about the KGB and the various incarnations of KGB, FSB. Brown hair with silver bits. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I got the information from, Wayne. Very interesting. I suppose like any system, you have to pay in to get it out. And obviously you have to live there. Having been there, I do know 3 or 4 people, ladies, who work and live there. So, you know, I can only go on what I was told. Yeah. Brown long hair down to the bottom of your back. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm a sucker for long hair.
Wait a second. I don't like the sound of that.
I think that's quite convenient, isn't it? You could just swap Andy's because they got the same name. That's Jackie laughing. Yeah, we could just swap. That'd be good. You have long brown hair down to the bottom of your. You want to shave more often, mate. Probably not a good thing. I think KGB make the SS look like a child's play. You ain't paying $45 for a haircut and blow dry. What's that, Jackie? You don't laugh like that. I think you do. I think it's true.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so. Wait a second. I don't like the sound of that.
Yes, double for women's haircuts because they know that you want to pay it. I have a cheap number 1 haircut, £9. Yeah, it's a rip-off. And if you're not careful and you keep on using Amazon, you'll be getting an Amazon hairdresser. Yours is short grey. Short and grey. Yes, unfortunately, I think mine would be grey if I let it grow. I'm not going to let it grow. I'm going to shave the bloody stuff off. Number 1. Yes. Shave it all off. Just to remind you, I have uploaded a video to Odyssey and brand YouTube. Can upload it to YouTube. If you want to go and see that video, it's on odyssey.com. Talking really. It's an Amazon hairdresser. No. That's funny. I like that. Oops. Anyway, guys and gals, look, it's time to go.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
What do you want? What link? What link do you want? Careful now, comedy is illegal. Right, just bear with me. I've got the link. So that's the Odyssey video or channel. You can go over there, subscribe. Anyway, we're going to say
goodbye, everybody. And that's my cue to exit. Is this a happy ending or a sad ending?
It's an ending. That's enough.
It is an ending. Thank you for listening. Thanks for taking part in the show. Thank you for the lovely super chats as well from all the various people there. Don't forget you can, of course, help out the channel. First of all, subscribe, like, share, tell people about the channel. Tell them to come over and subscribe. You can support me on Patreon, on the YouTube thing. On the website, you can sign up for a membership there, which is talkingwithie.co.uk. And of course, anything helps. So we'll see you Wednesday at 6 p.m. Andy Wright Travel, and back here on Sunday at 4. Have a good week.
Harry, are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's do it. All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.
Now, come along, you two. Say goodbye to the fishes. Goodbye, Tish. Goodbye, Tosh. We have to stop now, but Andy Pandy's coming again soon. Goodbye, children.
Andy's waving goodbye, goodbye.